Okay, 25 CR 883 is called the State of Texas versus Alex Briscoe. You are Alex Briscoe.
Yes.
You were present with your attorney, Mr. Adams. You've been indicted with the second-degree felony of aggravated assault, which carries with it up to 20 years in prison if found guilty. But it doesn't end there. You have a prior conviction out of Harris County in 2019 for being a felon in possession of a firearm. If all of this is true, it bumps your punishment range to a first-degree felony, which means you're looking at no less than 5 nor more than life imprisonment on this case. If it were me, I'd consider it real important. What are you doing today?
Just to move it to the announcement, this is initial appearance, but I have given him this indictment in police before.
Do I?
Said I have given him this indictment and the probable cause affidavit. He has all that.
All right. State, who is on this one, please? It looks like Mr. Laird.
Yes.
What is his bond here, please? You've already been convicted of 2 other felonies. Then you've got a felon in possession of a firearm conviction in 19. Then here, I'm looking at the facts on this case, and there was a firearm used in this case. What's his bond?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want you.
$35,000.
You're going to have you're at home confinement. I don't want you leaving your home. And you have to have a GPS device so I know where you are at all times. You understand? You don't like it? You don't like it? Tough. You are a danger. This is the 3rd time you've messed with a felony. And you think it's other people's fault? You're going to be at home confinement. Do you work somewhere?
No, sir.
You don't? Well, okay. Then you don't have to be going to work. Who lives with you at the house?
Got my kids.
Mm-hmm. Well, who supports the family?
My girl.
Who does? Your wife?
Sir, I just got back.
What, your wife supports the family?
Yes, sir, but I just.
What does she do for a living?
She great. I just came back.
What does she do for a living, sir?
She's the general manager, so I just lost my job.
Okay. Well, you can go out and look for jobs, but you've got to stay on home confinement. You can go find a job and you have to go to and from the job location in the most direct route. I got a lot of people who are on the same type of conditions and they are doing just fine and making a living. So don't say you can't do it unless you don't want to, but that's your condition. You are dangerous. I'm looking at the circumstances on this case. I don't want you ambling about without me making sure I know where you are at all times. You understand, sir?
So
You've got 48 hours to get that done. All right.
Can I ask you something? You said it's 3 of them?
You have a conviction of being a felon in possession of a firearm in 2019, which means you had a felony
No, sir,
before that.
I was with somebody else, sir. It was 2 guns in the car.
Wait,
They took out running. So
a felon in possession of a firearm.
Yes, sir.
That means you had to have had a felony. I mean, that's.
You did a jury trial on the felon in possession and got a guilty verdict. And they sentenced him 2 years.
Okay. He wasn't eligible for probation. That means you got a felony conviction.
Yeah, he's got state jail.
A state jail. Okay. What were you trying to tell me? That wasn't right at all, what you just told me.
No,
And you
sir,
know more about your life than you have a state jail felony conviction. That's a felony.
Sir, I was already a felon. I was already a felon, but the guy who I was with that took out running, that's what made it a felon in possession of a firearm.
I'm sorry,
because
the
it was
jury
2
thought
guns.
otherwise. They convicted.
Yes, sir. It was beat at first, but it was dead but they came back.
The jury, well, we have to follow the jury's verdict unless you appealed it and you didn't. And now we've got this situation. But you can go to and from work, to and from to get food, and to and from church. And we need to know where you are at all times, though, because I don't want you ambling about because you misuse firearms. What do you want to do next?
Just the announcement, Jim.
Okay.
I'll get you
4 weeks. Good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Please get a reset. Thank you. Serenity Mays.
He's here.
God bless you. Serenity Mays, please.
That's Miss Mays.
That's you? You're in 25 CR 967. You were charged with the third degree felony of forgery.
Yes, ma'am.
And that means you're looking at no less than 2 nor more than 10 years confinement in prison, and a fine up to $10,000 can be assessed. So it's serious.
No, the probation officer.
Okay. Today, what do you want to do?
Yes.
Just this is our first announcement, Judge. Just put it on announcement. And
4 weeks gonna be good or 5? Is that
That's
good? Okay.
you know,
All right. Thank you. Please get it. Resetting. Renisha, are these all initials? Renisha Owens.
Bird.
Renisha Owens, please.
I'll send it.
And cause number is
Just- they gave me this for the rest of the-
251035. Renisha Owens. There is no answer.
she said, "Come on up. Let me."
You gotta move quick. We got a lot to do.
He'll do deferred restitution. I won't give a fine. I'll cut this phone.
You gonna send it?
Okay, you're Renisha Owens.
Yes.
You're charged with the second degree felony of burglary of a habitation,
Mhm.
which means you are looking at no less than 2 no more than 20 years confinement in prison, and a fine to $10,000 can be assessed. You understand what you're charged with and the punishment range here?
Yes.
And Mr. Adams is your attorney. It's an initial. What do you want to do?
Just announcement.
Okay. Okay. 4 weeks good?
That's what-
You're resetting
And just,
and
so,
follow his advice.
and Judge, on that deal, Damon, I have it at 9:30. He's in TDC, so it's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in TDC jail,
Okay.
and I verified that with Miss Larry.
Okay. How would she? Who's?
Lacey verified.
How does she know?
I asked her.
Oh, she saw him there, I guess.
I-
Jacorin White,
BBC roster.
you're at Jacorin White, 25 CR 115A.
Is that it?
Come on in. Jacorin is wearing white today. What's the deal? I didn't get the memo on this. I'm underdressed.
Looks good.
Everybody else? I mean, well, it's nice that you feel this is important because it is.
It is.
You were charged here, sir. You're Jacorin White, right? And you are charged here in 25 CR 1158 with the second degree felony of assault on a peace officer. Where'd he go? John, where's your attorney?
Oh, he has, John West. John West texted me this morning. And he said that he's stuck in another court, but he's asking for resetting for an announcement.
Okay. When's he gonna be here? In this court? And which court is more important? I'd like to know. There's not a higher felony court than this one. I don't understand.
He's in another county, Judge.
Okay.
But he's
Did you know he wasn't gonna be here? Have you met him before, sir? Okay. Well, let's just go over this so that you know just where you stand on things, and I don't want you to, you can ask me a question, but you don't need to answer on any of this. I just want to make sure you understand fully, since this is what we call an initial appearance. This is the first time you've been here, so initial appearances, what we do is make sure that the defendants understand fully what they're charged with and a little bit about the nature of the case and what the potential punishment range is. In this second degree felony of assault on a peace officer, you are looking at, if convicted, no less than 2 no more than 20 years confinement in prison, and a fine up to $10,000 can be assessed. Serious. Have you ever been charged with anything before? Never. Okay. Well,
I was inside about it, both police, but party had choice.
Well-
One is truth.
let's, well, Mr. West is a good attorney, and just follow his advice. I'm going to reset this for 4 weeks since he's not here. This next event will be what we call an announcement. You will hopefully have discussed all this with him and then decided where y'all are going to be headed on the disposition of this. Okay. Get a resetting from that lady. Thank you. Markham Champagne, Mr. Champagne,
I'm gonna give you the.
23 CR 705.
So it's not here with the highlighted that's this one. And we'll give you a copy, okay?
Come on out. Are you Markham Joseph Champagne?
Yes, sir.
You're charged with the state jail felony of forgery. Okay. You know what it's about?
No, sir, I do not.
It's, looks like a check. It's written in the amount of $4,900 purporting to be the act of another person on their check. And apparently, according to the authorities,
Was that to do good credit?
It is.
Sir? Okay, I'm already currently on probation for that.
who is?
I am at Jasper County. I have paid all the money back. It's all said and done. As far as there were checks wrote here,
Yeah, well, every time you write a check
yes,
in every location, that's a crime in a different jurisdiction. You have to clean up all the messes.
yes, sir.
And this is-
Cleaned it
this
up.
is-
It-
well-
Got receipts.
No, this is something that was done here in Beaumont.
Your Honor, I believe there's two written here and one in Jasper. I can contact the Jasper office to see what the restitution amount is in that case and see if it covers the amounts written here as well.
I have made restitution.
For what, which check? For all the checks?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, what's odd about this is, have you been moving around or anything?
I just recently moved, Your Honor, from Winnie to Bronson, Texas.
To where?
Bronson, Texas.
Okay. See, this indictment is very old
Yes, sir.
and which is anything unusual catches my attention
Right.
because things work in a certain way
Yeah.
in coordination. Generally, within weeks or a few months of indictment, the defendant comes in for their initial appearances, not
Year.
27 months later.
Yes, sir. I understand.
So this was indicted in June of 23,
Yes, sir.
and it states that you committed the state jail felony of forgery here in Jefferson County, Texas. And
I spoke with a detective about it
yeah,
and
he didn't, but
I asked the detective if something is done over this to please notify me. I will turn myself in.
okay.
And that's exactly what I've done
Oh.
in Jasper.
Well, it's come to light.
Yes, sir. I
And
didn't
you just
even
need
know
to
I
deal.
had warrants.
Well, just deal with it in a responsible way. And
Yes, sir.
it ought to
What
work
I'm
out.
trying to do now. I turned myself in on this.
Good. This says it's a check in the amount of $4,900
Yes, sir.
that went to Do Good Federal Credit Union at 1795 North Major Drive.
Yes, sir.
And it was,
Like I said.
and it was returned back, not authorized counterfeit check. So that then gets it, gets investigated by the Beaumont Police Department, and they file a report dated January of 23.
Yes.
So that's going on 3 years almost.
I wish I'd have known it had.
Well, it's sometimes things don't get out. And
Yes.
if this shows your address, 521 McDermott, Winnie. When was the last time you had that address?
6 months ago.
Okay. Well, I don't know why it didn't work its way to find you earlier, but you got to just deal with it here. And
Yes, sir.
it's something that can be worked out. It's not a crime of violence.
Yes, sir.
And is there a loss of $4,900 to this bank, or did they stop the check somehow?
Your Honor, I believe there's two cases. They're both checks. One is for $4,000, one's for $4,900 here in Manhattan. And to my knowledge, there is a loss of that amount. He is correct that there was another check case in Jasper. I don't know if the Jasper case collected all the restitution. That's something I would have to call and find out. It's all to Do Good Credit Union, just different branches.
There is a second indictment, 23 CR 706,
Yes, sir.
that was also handed up by the grand jury on June 21st, 2023. And it states that on October 27th, which would have been the day after the other indictment's date of an event, on October 27th, 2022, you passed forged financial instrument to the victim, which was in this case. I did that again, the same thing. Yeah. You wrote another check for $4,000. So you got a $4,900 check on one day and then a $4,000 check on the next day. You understand? Okay, so you got two indictments and they're both state jail felonies, which carry with it up to 2 years in the state jail. They're convicted on each case. So what are you doing about a lawyer?
Not have one, sir.
Okay, you're unable to hire one?
Yes, sir.
You need to fill out one of the indigent forms. We're going to give you that, fill it out, then come back and swear that it's all true and correct. Don't make any false statements.
Yes, sir.
And if I
My life up, sir.
if I deem that all is well, then you will have an attorney appointed to help you, okay?